Alright, so if you followed me for any number of time on this channel, you will know that I have a little bit of beef with Edson Barboza. Not Edson Barboza, the fighter in real life. I'm talking about Edson Barboza, the character in EA Sports UFC 4. He's actually better. He's better in UFC 4 than he was in UFC 3. In UFC 3, I really had a huge issue with Edson Barboza. And, it wasn't always like that, because if you guys remember, for those of you that follow me that long, in UFC 2, I used Barboza quite a bit. I have a bias towards Muay Thai fighters, Thai boxers, or, well, I mean, Edson Barboza wouldn't really count as a traditional Muay Thai fighter. I mean, Muay Thai fighters in the traditional sense Edson is nothing like them, but his style is mostly similar to Muay Thai, so I'll put it that way. Because of that, I used to be a huge fan of Barboza in UFC 2. But when UFC 3 came along, kind of got put off to Barboza, mostly because of his stance, the way he moved around the octagon, and the fact that in the game, he just doesn't generate the sort of speed. Well, in terms of frames, the body right here, in terms of frames, oh god. In terms of frames, he does, like if you were to compare his speed in the game to his speed in real life, you will notice that the speed is very similar. It's very comparable, but it doesn't feel like it. And there are multiple reasons for that. First reason is the startup frames for UFC 4. They're fairly long. So, like, when you throw a shot, it seems slower than it actually is until you compare the actual frames to real life. Then you realize, okay, wait a minute. It's actually not as slow as I thought it was. It's just the way the frames work in the game. That was one. I just don't feel like Barboza moves as quickly, as explosively as he does in real life in the game. So, send him back. Turn me off to using him. 2 was his stance, his movement, his locomotion style. You know, we call him... He just looked odd. And then 3 was his character model. His character model used to be awful. I don't know if you guys remember. Check that leg kick here. He used to be awful, man. We used to call him the praying mantis, if you guys remember. Edson Barboza, the praying mantis. But they have adjusted his character model. I would like to see his version in the featherweight division with hair. Hair and a beard. That would be good. That would be nice. Then again, there's some character models in the game that need updating, like Charles Oliveira for one, got him. Body. Charles Oliveira for one, who's the lightweight champion, dominant fighter who's been winning all his fights. Definitely deserves a new character model. But if you guys look at Barboza, he looks better, for sure. He definitely looks better. He looks more like himself. He's not quite the praying mantis that he was. He was, his character model before was not defined. No muscle definition whatsoever, you know? His muscle insertions were all weird, all off. His belly was big, and he had no ab muscles. His chest was concave. It was just gross to look at. You're like, what the fuck? That's not the way Edson Barboza looks. Why you guys have him looking like a freaking ant? You know what I mean? But they've done a fairly decent job of improving his character model. They've improved his fight stance as well. So now he's got more of a Muay Thai style stance. The whole issue of him not moving as fast as he needs to move is an issue with the game. It's not something that they can easily change. So that I can forgive them on. Rocked. Here we go. Body. Send him back. But I just decided to hop on, get a couple fights with Barboza. Rocked again. Set him down. Oh my god. This fight is fast-paced, ladies and gentlemen. This is quick. I'm trying my very best to keep up with this Conor McGregor player because I can tell he's itching to start snowballing his attacks. He's itching to back me up and get me into a defensive cycle where he can start raining down offense on me. So I gotta can't let that happen. I got to make sure that I am, there you go, keeping up with his work rate. Even if he's trying to unload shots on me, excuse me. Even if he's trying to unload shots. Jeez Louise. I just got a hiccup. My bad. My bad. Sorry. Leg kick. See what I mean? You see the way he's so eager to push me back. At the moment I give him even an inch, he advances and starts letting those combinations go. You got to recognize when players want to do that right off the bat. Get up. I'm not trying to get my back taken. Recognize when players are doing that right off the bat and take that away from them. You take that away from them by meeting. You got to meet their level of offense. If they're throwing a vast majority of strikes, you got to meet. Uh-oh, he's done. We've broken him. We broke him, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we broke him. That's it. All right. 2 rounds, baby. 2 rounds. He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad at all. Like I said, he was just trying to get an offensive cycle going, but I just did not let him get it going. I kept interrupting him and just kept him at a defensive cycle over and over and over again, because I know what happens when you let Conor McGregor get going, man. He can be very difficult to manage. He moves very fast. His punches are very fluid. He's got a lot of power. He's got speed. I mean, when you let those combinations start flying, it's going to get to a point where you're not going to be able to manage it. So you gotta deal with that right off the bat. But yeah, there we go. That's first fight. We're going to get one more and call it a day. Be right back. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are so far about Barboza. Right now we're facing a highly tattooed, creative fighter. This man put a lot of work into this calf, man. Look at this. Look at these tattoos. I mean, he put a lot of work into this. Created the letter H on his arm. It's actually a pretty goddamn good looking creative fighter, if I can say so myself. Send him back. Nice. I wonder if he made himself. With that, the body. Oh-ho! Tripod. Yeah, this dude is complicating things a little bit because he's shooting. That's the only reason I'd say he's complicating things a little bit. He is using a balanced calf, so he has the ability to do that. He's just not giving me one look like the Conor McGregor we fought in the first fight. Got him. Can we sit him down right here? So this dude, I think he's more open to the spin. That turning side kick to the body. I think he's more open to it than the other. Oh, let's do it again. Come on. Come on. Slip. Boom. That's the Ed Parker. That's the Ed Parker. Yeah, this dude is more open. He's more open to that turning side kick to the body, for sure. The first guy that I fought, he really wasn't open to it. One, he was kind of moving forward way more. He was trying to keep me trapped and let his combos go, and it can get very dangerous trying to spin in front of someone that's trying to do that. Now, this dude right here is trying to land knee and elbows on me, which is okay. It's fine. Go ahead, proceed, enjoy. To the body. But see, he's walking in a straight line, so we can we can line him up like, there you go. We can line him up with that spin to the body because of how he's entering the pocket. He's not zigzagging his forward movement at all. He's just walking in a straight line. So we can kind of find him. We know exactly where he's going to be. Whiff. Nice. All right. I haven't talked about this much on this channel, but I will be in Vegas June 4th to June 6th. The ESFL is hosting a live event where players are going to fly in, players are going to compete, and the winner actually wins a prize. I forget how much the winner is going to get, but some players you guys know will be competing. Romero will be there. Zayaf will be there competing, I believe. There's some other players I'm forgetting, but got him. Sit him down. Yeah, some players will be there, and I'll be there, but I'm not going to be there to compete at all. I'm just going to show up, show my support, hang out. I'm probably going to commentate the last fight, whatever the last fight is. I'm going to do commentary on that. I really don't want to do too much commentary just because I still have a little bit of COVID residue. And when I do too much commentary, when I talk too much, my cough starts acting up. And the last thing I want is to sit there on stage or whatever with a microphone, with a headset, coughing into people's ears. That would just be rude and not right. He got it. So, yo, give me that arm drag. There you go. Thank you. Arm drag to back take. So, I'll be there. Maybe do commentary on the last fight. For the most part, like if you guys show up and you guys want to hang out a bit, that's okay. But I'm not going to hang out too much. Like, the two main reasons why I'm doing this is, one, I want to support the ESFL specifically. Oh, sit him down. I want to support Zach Z Hunter. He's the creator of ESFL. He's a good friend of mine. I have a tremendous amount of respect for that man. He's the guy that actually got me into jiu-jitsu. So I'm really looking forward to hanging out with him again. Ooh, sit him down. Zach is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm looking forward to rolling with him, picking his brain. He's such an incredible resource for the art, and I want to spend most of my time just asking him a shitload of questions about jiu-jitsu. And then I'm going to be hanging out with Romero. We've never met in person. I love that dude to death. I can't wait to meet him. We're going to hang out, do whatever he wants to do. And then that's going to be it, man. So if you guys are going to show up, like I said, I'm going to hang out a little bit. So if you guys want to chill, do something for just a little bit, I'm 100% down with that. Anyways, that does it for this fighter showcase. I just wanted to get a couple fights with Barboza, nothing too crazy, feel him out, and I mean, maybe we'll do more. So far, so good. It doesn't feel too bad. Maybe we'll get a few more fights in with him, but that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go right ahead and leave a like. It always helps out the channel, and I will see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good morning, boys.